Today, we're going to be replacing this old broken splash shield with this nice new one from online. It's pretty flimsy. It's kind of cheap, but something is better than nothing, I suppose. Let's start by removing the bumper, and let me tell you about what happened. About a month ago, I was taking a trip to visit my grandparents. And if you know anything about driving in Kansas or just the Flint Hills in general, there is wind everywhere. So with it being incredibly windy in middle of nowhere southeast Kansas, a semi comes the opposite direction with an even larger whoosh of wind behind it and blows off my under tray. I feel as though I am severely downplaying how violent this whole thing was. I thought something in my car exploded. It's kind of like when you wear those cheap flip-flops and they break and they like flip under your foot and then you're just like dragging and then you trip over it. Yeah, it was like that except with the bottom of my bumper. So I pull over on the side of the road and I see that it is absolutely torn to shreds, as you saw earlier, and there is no salvaging the old one, meaning I have to start over with a brand new one. So now that I'm actually looking at it, yes, this bumper has seen better days. The only one that's really damaged is just this one right here. I think I can just salvage this one by sandwiching the little clip over the top of it. So what we need to do is we need to take off this screw and this screw, being the only original hardware on the entire under tray, and we need to start transferring these over to the new one over there, as well as these three bolts that go up and around the little brake duct. All right, got the clips from around the brake duct and then all of these new clips. So pretty much all of the black ones are ones that I had to buy new because the only ones that were left over were these four right here. So we're gonna start bolting in the new screws into the actual bumper, and then we will try and put the bumper back on the car. Belly pan officially on. We can see all of the new hardware in place. Somehow, I'm assuming in me losing the original under tray, I've somehow lost one of the screws on both sides. So I'm just gonna do the top and bottom one, and then we'll just leave the middle one as the unsecured point. All the hardware is in place now. Let's take a look underneath of it and see how fitment is. I have a pretty strong feeling it's gonna sag a little bit. So let's take a peek. And just as expected, it sags. So part of that is because I don't have the actual belly pan in place, but for now, as long as it's protected inside of here, that's all that really matters. And the other big part is that the fender liners are very secure and they are in place now. So then I'm gonna be rubbing up against my wheels, like you can see right here, from where it was flapping up against the front of the tire. It didn't come with any kind of hardware, so we're gonna have to go pick up hardware. But it did come with a $10 off DoorDash card and a Harry's subscription something or other. I don't know. Medical update. For those of you that missed my live stream a couple weeks ago, which is every Tuesday, by the way, basically I have a lot of medical complications due to my shoulders. I have an inverted sternum now, and it's causing my heart to basically be pinned between my left lung and my sternum. I finally got my heart monitor results back. I had to wear a heart monitor for a couple days, and my heart is basically pounding like all the time. The only thing we're waiting on at this point is I did get an echocardiogram, and I'm basically just waiting on the results from that. They're gonna kind of determine severity, I suppose. This is a very new thing to me, and by the sounds of it, because of my condition, this isn't something that happens very often. This is a little bit of a different case than most people.
I'm not like most YouTubers. So after I get my results from my echo back, that's when I begin talking to specialists and seeing where I'm going to go and when this is going to happen and how long all of this stuff is going to take. Who knows at this point? So if you'd like to help support me, I always leave a merchandise link in the pinned comment below. So if you go to the comments section, it'll be the first comment on there coming from your boy, yours truly. As always, if you found this video helpful or at least entertaining, please be sure to drop a like and share it with your friends. If you'd consider subscribing, click over here. If you want to see what YouTube recommends you watch next, click over here. And as always, I look forward to seeing you guys next time.
My heart had wings. I'd say, body, this world I despise, and I fly to the heavens above. If my heart